Boom. Hey internets, I got another one for you that I wanted to drop. This one's not based on a question. I actually just want to rant or kind of more so put out my opinion, my scope of things. I've had a lot of interesting conversation recently. I did a commentary on a post I put up on my public Facebook about an article that Bobby Hundreds wrote about the state of retail in 2015, and Jovi from Seattle, my boy Jovi said, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So I did a commentary video on that. So click on this card to kind of check out the subtext or the kind of the basis of this video and this thought process. I just kind of want to do a video on the state of retail from my humble opinion. And I have a lot of friends that own retail. Like One Door. So in the early 2000s, late 90s, that was an amazing business. I mean, everyone had money. This is for the mortgage crunch happened in 2007, 2008, 2009. And I know that very well because I launched a Jon Phenom brand in 2007, which had a great response, but retail was disappearing extremely quickly. People couldn't pay their bills, brands were going down, and it's been a decline since then, and I feel like it's plateaued. There's a lot of t-shirt companies. As Bobby said in the article, barrier to entry is very easy to start a brand. You have now my channel and probably a few others. They're not that good, but a couple other channels that kind of can help you. And then there's very good channels like that just help you with specific things like t-shirts and the t-shirt help desk. I think I'm subscribed to them, that give you very technical information. But in terms of launching a brand, there's just more information on how to do it. So I think that has changed. So there's more brands popping up, but I believe more brands hitting the type of success that you used to see in the early 2000s is not common. To hit a multi-million-dollar brand takes a lot, and what I want to say is that is all changing. The basis of everything is changing. Almost the structure of a lot of the videos that I've released in the last 3 years can get interrupted because retail is having a really tough time. I have multiple friends that own retail that are closing down or downsizing, and it's a tough game to pay the lease, deal with multiple brands that are bringing in merchandise, selling it, and then paying them off. Usually, I'm talking about the brand side of getting paid and making sure you get that money. On the other side of the coin with retail, I just want to say it's also very tough for them to kind of maintain all of that and keep the bills going. So sometimes you got to rob Peter to pay Paul, but really nicely, and tell Peter, I'm going to pay you back though. So it's very tough. I would say for a lot of brands moving forward, having a direct customer base is essential to kind of have the building blocks you need to survive the disruption that's going on. I believe that retail, in what form, I'm not sure. I'm excited to see as well. Definitely online is changing. Karmaloop.com filed bankruptcy last year, and Orisu was one of their subsidiary companies. So I actually knew a little bit prior to that collapse, but they were easily one of the top two online retailers for streetwear. Streetwear as it is, I don't even know what that is sometimes. I don't know what is defined in that category. For me, a lot of people who define it have slipping scales of what that is. So I guess a couple things. One, what streetwear is, action sports, skate and surf apparel is kind of moving to a sliding definition of what casual, ready-to-wear men's and women's, what that category is. Number two, I think retail is completely changing. I think the basis of retail is shaky in terms of brick and mortar. I think online is definitely a key, but in what specific direction, I don't know. So just bringing up those 2 points and sub points, I just want to bring that to the forefront and say I've had a lot of interesting conversations about it. So if you are a brand, I guess a takeaway from this is be careful as you launch in 2015, or if you're semi-established, tread very lightly and keep a very vigilant eye as to the trending of how commerce is done with apparel, fashion, and brands, because I think there's going to be a lot of change. I think we're going to see it now in 2016, and it's either going to make or break you. Anything to add to the conversation, please drop it down below. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for the interaction. Follow me on social media when you have the chance. It's at Jon Phenom for almost everything. You can find the rest of the links below. Anything you guys want to talk about, anything you want to hear more about, something to add to this, drop it down below. I can make another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.